Alrighty ho there, Math 6. How you guys doing? This is Mr. Bulger with the last quiz video of the year. Pretty crazy, huh? Yep, here we are. Chapter 17, assessment number 2. Alright, let's get started. For the first 9 questions, all we're asked to do is solve. Now we've got a few different operations. We are multiplying, dividing, adding, and then subtracting. So make sure that you keep track of your negatives. Remember, when multiplying, if I have a negative times a negative, that's going to give me a positive, right? Obviously, you don't need to put the plus. That's just a little indicator. Or if I'm subtracting and I'm subtracting a negative, well, I'm just going to come in here and make both of these positive. Okay. Most of these are pretty straightforward. I think you'll be able to do them on your own. If you need, you have plenty of space over here and in the columns to do multiplication or division, subtraction, whatever it is. Please show your work. For the final 6 questions, we have this grid. Now, let me remind us. Here in the middle, we have our y-axis. So, for example, point F is on the y-axis. It's not in any of the quadrants, right? Same with point C, however, that's on the x-axis. Okay? We always read this. Our x values, right? These are the horizontal values, comma, our y values. These are the vertical ones. So, point, let's see, point D, for example. In order to measure point D, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is at 5, comma, vertically it's at 3. 5, comma, 3. Now, you don't need to go through and do that for each of these points. That was just an example to show us what some of these are asking for. Okay? So, for example, number 13. Let's just look at this. Name the point located at 5, comma, negative 2. So 5 is our x value, so I'm going to come here, find it. Oh, here's the 5. Well, now I have 2 points where x equals 5, but that's why we have an x and y value, so we could isolate. We could really hone in. And this is asking for a negative 2, so it's not D, right? D is up here at 3. It's at 5, comma, negative 2, so that is point H. Now, it's not just, it needs to be both 5 and negative 2, which is why it's H, right? It's not D, that's at 5, positive 3. It's also not E, although it's at y equals negative 2, it's at x equals negative 3. So the point located at 5, comma, negative 2 is point H. Okay, those are the things that this is looking for. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. I'd be happy to answer. Otherwise, congratulations on making it to the end of this class. Woo! Bye.